So here's a pretty convenient thing about fact-checking claims. No matter where the claim appears, the steps to check it are essentially the same. It's really just a matter of where you're taking your keywords from. Let's look at an example from TikTok. Here, actress Shailene Woodley says that by the year 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish.
More plastic than fish.
Now, that's a pretty provocative statement, but is it true? Is it accurate? Celebrities are not always the best sources of information. So let's use the same strategy to check this claim. You can use the same search scale, of course, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch or just checking rumors that your family spreads through direct message or Facebook. We start by entering keywords into the search bar. Here we'll do 2050 fish plastic and hit enter. And when we do that, we find that there's a CBC article on this issue. We recognize that source as being Canada's national public broadcaster. Now, we don't get a ruling up at the top the way that Snopes gives us a ruling, but we get a heck of a lot of context here. Here's the original source of the claim, and here's the research source on that. And initially, it looks pretty good. It uses stats from high-quality, peer-reviewed research published in Science. But as the article says, it gets a little bit murky from there. The study may have overestimated plastic, right? And underestimated fish. In fact, if you go to the BBC article on this, you'll find that the author of the study they used to estimate the number of fish in the ocean has revised his estimates upward. In fact, way upward. It turns out there are a lot more fish in the sea. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I had to do that. It had to be done. In any case, it's a hard call. This figure might be right. It might be wrong. It's just not as clear-cut as it initially seemed. As the author notes, it's complicated. So what are the big takeaways here? Plastic in the ocean isn't good, and a lot of plastic in the ocean isn't good at all. But smart people do disagree on the priority reducing plastic should take to other social goals, right? So if you're an advocate, right, if you're an advocate trying to get people to take plastic waste seriously, to prioritize, it's worth thinking about what you want to hang your argument on, right? Do you want it to hang on a number like this, which is shocking, but perhaps exaggerated? Or do you want to find facts and figures that are more solid and more durable, maybe ones that get to the heart of the real harm done? For example, the BBC article makes the point that the real problem isn't the precise amount of plastic, but the fact that plastic does not go away. What we put in the ocean now will be there for many, many years, accumulating year after year with no end in sight. Not only is that truth more durable, but it's more core to your concern as well. It's maybe less likely to backfire on you if your statistic is challenged. Sharing an article making that point may help elevate the conversation in a way a more shocking statistic may not.